All right, guys, welcome back to a fresh session. I'm going to play, I think, 2, maybe 3 games tonight, probably 2. And we're currently 1590, so we could break into 1600 tonight if we get 2 wins. So let's see how it goes. Let me turn down the sound effects a little bit. Okay. I don't even know what this is, really. Okay. I guess like e6, b6. B6, E6, whatever. I only know that from like Gotham saying that. Gotham chess. But all right, let's just try to. Okay, that's not the other thing. All right, so when your opponent plays weird, you just do normal stuff. Just develop your pieces and everything. So I guess it's kind of like in English. I'll also play C pawn here. Try to sort of claim some part of the center of the board via this. And now this. Now I can choose to fianchetto or come out here. Yeah, I think white is going to castle this way. Let's see, where do I put this bishop? Could I also move maybe the rook? Let's just move the rook to the center to keep the time down on the clock. Okay. So I could go here, but then pawn here. So I kind of need a bigger claim in the center. Why don't we fianchetto? Should we go this way? Let's just play here first. I think, well, they might also be trying to fianchetto on this side. I mean, what's this bishop going to do? So if they just sit here, their king is in the middle of the board. Basically, I'm going to want to try to break open the middle. Yeah, okay. So they're going to start sending their pawns this way. I'm going to try to break open in the middle and attack their king. So it's kind of a race of who gets there first. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. I mean, I think white can sort of open a file first, but is not equipped to actually attack me once it's opened. So that will take some time. Okay, I'm gonna go queen here. Eventually, maybe I can sneak in here. Also, I want to defend this bishop because there's some lines where maybe like this opens up and then my knight wants to move and then my bishop is hanging otherwise. So I think queen c7 here is important. Okay, so now they castle queenside. So do we go? No, they can just take. So maybe here. Is that too slow though? Maybe do we just open things up? Okay, I have 120 on the clock. Let's go here. Try to open the b file. What's my opponent's threat? Here, there. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good here. Eventually, our bishops will just trade. I need to make sure, though, that a pawn... Okay, let's see. I could go h5 or here. I think we go... Actually, maybe I don't know. I don't like either way. The merit of going here is you prevent their pawn from opening the h file more easily. Okay, just take. Oh man, 46 seconds. All right. All of the last games I've been editing my previous games, and I've been running way too slow in general. Okay, I don't want to let... Well, okay. Oh, I don't agree with that choice. Okay, let's go here. 30 seconds, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna focus and try to talk less this game until the end. So I think we do have a good position. So we should be able to break things open here and have it be uncomfortable because of the king and queen are kind of problematic for white here. So if I take, I guess you can push. Well, I kind of have to. Oh, I could I have taken with the rook there because of the pin, I think. Okay, 20 seconds. Jeez. All right. Less talky, more walky. Oh, this knight. I need to be careful with this knight because it's pressured and my queen is going to want to do other things soon. So, okay, we just drop here. So I need to be careful. A pawn never makes it here or here. That's something I was trying to say earlier that didn't come out. Okay, exploiting the pin so they can't take. Oh, a nice little fork. All right, now I'm really gonna not talk very much. I need to finish this out. Gotta win this one now that we got the queen here. So let's try to trade this knight. I know it doubles my pawns, but we just want to simplify here. Okay, let's go here. Just trying to apply pressure. I'd like to trade, if possible, trade like rook for rook. So maybe this feels a little weird there, but maybe rook d8. Oh, you're doing my bidding for me. I don't really agree with that. Although it is hard to play as white here. You're kind of... okay, I think I'm winning a piece. And yeah, okay, we should be able to win this. I just got to make sure I don't lose on time. So I think I win... Did I win the rook? No, okay, I won the knight. Okay, let's just take... ooh, these pawns are pretty close to advancing though, so I gotta watch out for that. But, oh, there we go. All right. All right, we got it. Okay. And they resign. All right. 1-1. Let's do a recap. Let me turn these sound effects down. Okay. So, nothing too exciting this game. I realized I should maybe explain some basics more when the openings start too. Like generally, if you're newer to chess, like you want to control the center of the board with one or more pawns, and you want to develop your minor pieces, and you want a castle. So that was the just general principles here. And eventually you want to move the rooks usually to the middle of the board on files you think are going to open. Okay, so now I had to figure out where to put the bishop. I could have come out to f5, but then it gets chased away. So you want to make solid moves. You don't want to make a move where you're just going to get chased away immediately. If it's like a natural move for your opponent. If they have to go out of their way to do it, then that's another story. But so in general, I think White's downfall is they didn't provide a safe location for their king. So like generally you want a castle and have your king be safe in the corner with pawns right in front of it to protect yourself. So already having pushed all these pawns over here, oh, and we made it to 1600. I just realized. All right, I should have like a party graphic. I didn't realize that. So yeah, having pushed all these pawns over here, it doesn't make sense for white to castle queenside anymore because it's kind of like in boxing, like if you're blocking shots, like you kind of have your hands closer to your face, and if you move your hands away, and then all of a sudden they can hit you, you know. So the pawns, you kind of want to keep them kind of close. And sometimes it's okay to keep your king in the middle of the board in some games, which is what I thought white was going to do here, which is probably what they should have tried to do, because it is going to take me some time to like get these files open and bust down the door. Meanwhile, like white can send these pawns down. So I thought they were going to do that, and I think that is a somewhat reasonable game plan. It still kind of violates the principles. But yeah, after that castle here, I was feeling pretty good. So yeah, they're marching in here. I think they would have been better off maybe marching this pawn up to get... that might be slow. Like basically what you're trying to do here is open a file. So maybe actually F5, and then like I take, you take, and then now this file is open. So yeah, I think I would have played F5 here. Like chasing the knight, it's one of those moves that is tempting because it's like, oh, I'm making the knight move. Like it feels good, but what does it actually accomplish? If white could ever land a pawn here, really on h6. If white could ever get this pawn to h6, that's a super strong long-term asset for white, because then anytime a queen could come in here, it's mate. But that did not happen in the game. But that's a further argument for marching this pawn. Okay. So now I kept this rook here. Really, I was wondering, I was trying to figure out which rook to put where. I think bringing this rook onto the same file as the queen and the king was the right move, because I'm going to make this break at some point soon, and then be able to open this file. And white has to deal with this awkwardness. I decided to leave this rook here because I have some pressure and the knight is awkwardly defending. Like if you just look at white's position, I mean, it's pretty garbage, to be honest. Like the rooks are not connected. This knight's on the back rank. The pieces are not coordinated. The king is open, even though I haven't infiltrated yet. Just all types of problems for white. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed this pawn to be hanging. I don't know, but okay, we trade. Now white's trying to undo this threat of the rook long term, which makes sense. However, the problem is, now here's where I said I think actually, okay, I couldn't have done this. It seems like I could have, because oh no, I'm tripping, because just pawn takes. Okay, yeah. For some reason I was thinking like queen take. Okay. All right, there's some dust for Gunriddle right there. Yeah, and there's also maybe some tactics eventually when this rook takes this knight. So, okay, so yeah, we take. They push, which I think is the correct move, to reduce the pressure here. Eval bar doesn't like that though. What was better? King a2. Okay, just run. Just run, and then if takes, then you. If takes, then you take. Okay, I think humans would play this at my level would play this. Okay, this is reasonable. Through this check, white has now added some defense to this pawn. So without this, if it's my turn, I just take, and they take, and then I take. So white had to do something about that. So that this is how they chose to defend that pawn, which makes sense. Eval bar says this is a huge blunder. Why is that? So knight d5 or knight b6. Knight b6. Oh yeah, just to threaten the fork over there. My move's fancier. It's maybe not correct. I also only had 20 seconds, so they push, and yeah, they just missed this this fork. So that's what won us the game. But really, I mean, this was not a good game by white, in my opinion. Just philosophically, I mean, like from start to finish is just like not a good plan. So it fell apart at the end for them, but you know, it was after a series of bad of not adhering to chess principles. It's not to denigrate them as a player or anything. That's just how I feel about this game in particular. So, yeah, we won a piece here. Now, it's still not over here. Like, you can still... I was still somewhat nervous because, like, these pawns are close. Like, white was able to get to this pawn. I mean, I partially sort of allowed it. Maybe I should have, like, just gone here. I was trying to win the rook, so I was trying to like check, like pick something up and win the rook, which is eventually what happened. Here, and then I think they resigned. But yeah, so you gotta play to the end. You gotta make sure you still stay calm, still be vigilant. What's that saying from Harry Potter? Constant vigilance from Mad Eye Moody. All right, let's play another game.